bestie. Welcome back to your daily FaceTime call. Because that's literally what it feels like, right? Like we're on FaceTime. I have one kid in the back seat eating snacks and watching A for Adley, which is a YouTube channel that she just discovered and is obsessed with. And then I have one sleeping fiance in the passenger seat because he was tired. I think the heated seats got him. They tend to do that because he was originally driving and then he was just like, I think I'm gonna take a nap. So, but thankfully he can sleep through anything, and I think he prefers to sleep if I'm talking, so it all works out. I was hoping on the way home to hit some antique stores, but we had to leave my cabin super early because he has an appointment for work. So he had to get back early, which is a bummer because I was really looking forward. There's so many good antique stores up here and so many good thrift stores and stuff, but that's okay. That's all okay. Last night I had the pleasure of just hanging out by myself. CJ was sleeping literally all day yesterday. Rosie went to bed at like 7:30 and just slept like a rock. And then my parents were also extremely tired, and so they were pretty much sleeping all day. And then at night they just hung out in their room. And my mom was like, I feel bad because like I missed you so much and we're not hanging out. And I was like, please stay in your room. Like, I'm doing great. I made myself a fire in the fireplace. I had to go outside to get some wood. So I was fully stocked up and had enough wood for a fire. And then I made myself a little fire, actually a pretty big roaring fire. And I shopped online for like 5 hours. I didn't buy anything, but I did shop. And it was great. I was actually shopping for a video or 2 videos that I have coming up on my ASMR channel that I am so excited about. I don't know if they've ever been done before. One of them I know for sure has not ever been done before. It's gonna be a pink, I have like a chunk of dry skin on me. A pink girly ghost face from Scream trigger assortment. So it's going to be like, you know, my candle called No You Hang Up First, it's out of stock right now, but it's like super girly and pink and like ghost face, the one with like the white long mask and the black cloak and stuff. He is laying on the bed on the phone, and he's got like his little feet kicked up behind him, and it says, No, you hang up first. It smells like a very mischievous blend of like caramel apples and musk. It's really good. It's actually one of my best sellers, if not my best seller, when I go to shows and stuff, festivals. But that candle inspired me to put something on my wish list. When I was browsing on Etsy, there was a pink sweatshirt with ghost face on it on the phone with like little heart eyes that said, No, you hang up first. And I was like, oh my God, like I need to put this on my wish list. So I made my throne wish list and put that on there. And one of you guys, one of my subscribers, actually bought it for me. And it was just so sweet. He was just like, you need to have this sweatshirt. This is so you. And I was like, I know. So I'm so excited. And because of that, and because of that gift that was so freaking generously given to me, because there was a little bit of hullabaloo with like the throne wish list thing, and the Etsy shop closed down and we had to find another one, and there was like this whole thing. So it was just like so sweet. So we ended up getting it, and I was just so inspired by that and my candle. I was like, I'm gonna find other pink no you hang up first ghost face items. And so I purchased a canvas painting from Etsy, and I purchased, these were a few days ago, not last night. I purchased a pink hat that has like ghost face on it that I can tap on, because people love when I wear my black hat and I tap on the brim of it. I got a tumbler, like a 3D tumbler with, it's like pink, has ghost face on it, and like big red thick drips of like blood. And then I'm also going to get a phone case that has that on it, and because phone case tapping is superior, and a makeup bag, which again, oh, my car said consider taking a break, and a makeup bag, which again is just like superior tapping. Phone cases, makeup bags, and children's books is the best for the tapping. So, how's your day? How was your weekend? Spill the tea. Did you text him back? Just kidding. One of you out there is like, what? How does she know? Did I comment that when I was drunk? No. I had a good weekend. I went up north and I went to my cabin, got to show my parents all my new fragrances, and they had a party. We ended up Friday night playing board games, and playing board games by the fire and just having a nice night. And then Saturday, my parents decided to have a party. So they invited a bunch of friends over, new friends that they've never met before came, or like they've met them in passing, like neighbor friends. And everyone was just so nice. It was so nice to meet everybody and hang out. Everybody's obsessed with CJ. It's so funny. It's ridiculous, actually. Like, they're obsessed with him. They'll just, like, my parents will tell me that they'll just, like, randomly be like, hey, you know that, like, they'll just bring him up and talk about how handsome he is and how kind and smart and just what a nice guy he is. One of their new neighbor friends that came said goodbye to me, and he was like, it was so nice to meet you. And I was like, yes, you too. And he was like, I love that guy. I was like, what guy? And he was like, your guy, the one you're with. And I was like, oh, okay, thanks. It was just funny, like, people just love him. So yeah. And then another one of my parents' friends, they were like talking about tight shirts, and all the men were like, oh, I would never wear a tight shirt because my dad bought or whatever. And the one guy just randomly was like, yeah, and it's not like, they call him Caesar, and he was like, yeah, and it's not like I have a white gleaming smile and dashing good looks like Caesar's where I can pull anything off. Like, after not seeing him for like 4 months, just randomly just sitting there and being like, remember that handsome guy? Remember that? So yeah, he is hot. He is a hottie. So yes, but I could use a good shower. So yeah, Saturday night at the like end of the, not the end of the party, but like at 2 in the morning or so, 3 in the morning, maybe even 3:30, I called one of my friends who is not doing great right now. There's a lot going on, and so I called one of my friends just to like check in and make sure that they were okay. And we ended up talking for like 3.5 hours, which we're both night owls, so that was totally fine. But I ended up getting off the phone with them at like 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I went to bed at 5:30, and maybe like closer to 5:45, and then my daughter woke up at 6. So that was a record, 15 minutes of sleep on Saturday. And then if you don't look behind you after a cop passes you, like, are you really a human? I'm always just like, am I getting pulled over today? Is this it? No. Okay. Then the next cop comes by and I'm like, am I doing anything illegal now? No. Okay. Got your lights on yet? No. Whipping a Yui? Okay. So many things run through my head. But yeah, and then Sunday was yesterday, and everybody pretty much slept the whole day because they were tired, not me. And I stayed awake and, you know, did my thing. I thought we were leaving yesterday, so I was trying to like get everybody leaving, ready to go for like about 10 hours of the day.
Mama, can I have some water?
Of course. For like 10 hours of the day, I spent it trying to get everybody out the door. Then I realized we weren't leaving, so I was like, forget it, I'm gonna take a little nap. So I did. I honored my body and I took a little 2-hour nap. Woke up feeling refreshed, ready to go. I took my second dose of medication and had a little dinner, and then everybody was kind of like, yeah, we're gonna like go to sleep. Or my parents were like, yeah, we're gonna hang out in our room. And I was like, yes, do it. So made myself a little fire and had a great time. And then the other ghost face video, because I'm gonna do multiple. I think I'm gonna do 3 ghost face videos because I'm getting so many props for them that I just really want to make the most out of the props, and I'm getting them for the videos, so I want to make as many videos as I can. So I think I'll probably do 3 ghost face videos. One of them will be ghost face does your makeup and a sleepover. So I'm getting a bunch of new makeup products for it. I know that I have like 5 makeup products, so it like gets pretty repetitive and old, so I wanted to get some new items, and I specifically was looking for ones that like matched the aesthetic that I was going for in the video, like girly pink aesthetic, cute. And so I got like a bunch of things, and then other things that I thought would have really tingly packaging. So if you can hear the snoring, I apologize. Here, let me throw in a headphone. There. So now hopefully if you could hear the snoring, it won't be so bad because you're like in my ear and on the other side. It is legal to drive with a headphone, but not 2 headphones. And I'm also not listening to anything, and they're not noise canceling. So it's all good. Just listening to the sound of my own voice, chit-chatting. CJ, he was like, so do you want to listen to true crime? And I was like, actually, oh, you can see Passport back there. She's like, I'm over it. It's cold. I want to go home. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking to CJ, and he was like, yeah, do you want to listen to true crime? And I was like, I mean, I will listen to true crime, but I was hoping that we could film a car vlog. And he was like, what's that? And I was like, you don't watch my channels, do you? I know he doesn't. Nobody in my life does, except my friend Rochelle. I think she watches my videos here from time to time. I don't think she's like a stan and watches every video, but she does watch them from time to time. She's a busy gal, so, and she hears me talk enough. But yeah, and he was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, I just sit in my car while I drive and I just talk. And he was like, you just talk? And I was like, yeah. I just do like, 15 minutes here, 45 minutes there. On the way here, I talked for 2 hours. And he was just like, and people subscribe for that? Like, people listen to that? And I was like, yeah, sometimes. Like, I guess. It's just funny. He was like, why? And I was like, are you surprised that I can just sit there and talk to myself for that long? And he was just like, well, no, I'm not surprised about that at all. I'm just surprised people listen. So, yeah, because when I chit-chat, it puts him to sleep. So maybe that's why you guys watch too. Maybe you're going to sleep. I don't know. But, yep, we are on the road on our way home. I am getting my nails done. I am getting my nails done. Hey, for Adelie.
Here you go, Mama.
Dankeschön. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I am getting my nails done today. Thanks. fingernails, and I have to get French tips on my toes. It'll be my first time getting my nails done, specifically getting my both of my nails, like my toenails and my fingernails done, in a very, very long time. I think since January. January, I think, is when I got my last set of nails, and I got acrylics for the first time since I was 11, and I think that's what I'll do again this time as well. I think, oh, my car's telling me to take a break again. It's just like, girl, get a coffee, go. I am gonna get acrylics because I want them to be like nice and long for ASMR. I want them to be nice and long for ASMR videos, and they're growing, but they're still short, especially a few of them. A few of them are pretty darn short, like this one here, if you can see it. So, yeah, but I'm gonna do that at some point because he has his meeting that he has to go to, and when he's done with that, that's when I will head over to the salon. It just takes so darn tootin' flippin' dootin' long to get both done, a pedicure and a manicure. It takes like freaking 2.5 hours plus driving, so like 3 hours total, which is a really long time to not listen to anything on my phone. That's what I don't like about it. I don't like having to like sit in silence and just be like, my back hurts from sitting upright and holding my like hands a certain way, and I just can't. I'm bored. I'm definitely not one of those girls who like talks to my nail tech like a ask daddy, baby.
Daddy?
I'm not one of those girls who like talks to my nail tech like they're my therapist or my bartender or anything like that. I don't know why. I just have never felt comfortable enough to do that. But maybe that means I need to get a new nail tech. I don't know. Because I would love that. That would help like pass the time and make it go by faster and stuff. If I could just talk smack the entire time like I'm doing right now, that'd be super duper helpful. But yeah, the weather was 87 degrees. You saw it on the vlog. It was 87, hot, sunny. We had a fire warning because the humidity level dropped so low, and the wind was so high and it was so hot. And then we have a flood warning now, and we had like ground blizzards yesterday. Bless you. And yeah, it was like 32 degrees yesterday at the like as a high, and we got like 4 or 5 inches of snow. So welcome to Minnesota. It never knows what it wants, because it does get hot. I think that's like a very common misconception about Minnesota and Minnesotans, is that we're always in the cold because it's never hot here. It's always snowy, which, like, true, fair, okay, facts. But that being said, it does get really, really hot here, especially in the summer, in like July and August. July and August get pretty hot here. 4th of July is usually like the peak of hotness, and it'll be like, oh my god, like high 90s, very, very hot. And which might not sound hot to a lot of you who I know live in like South Texas or Arizona or whatever, who it gets to like 120, you know. But yeah, Minnesota definitely does not get that high ever. But I still think between 97 and humid, it's so humid here. It's not a dry heat. It's extremely humid and like suffocating. You go outside and you're like, oh, I can't breathe. That's super. What?
Boogers.
What?
Can you get her something for her boogers?
She's a booger.
She is a booger. So, yeah. You know what was so weird that happened was, if you want to, our windshield cracked. And yeah, it was just really bizarre. CJ was at the hospital visiting a family member, and he like was in the car and didn't notice a crack at all. And then when he got back out to the car, he was like, oh my God, our windshield's cracked. And now it just slowly keeps cracking, one solid like hairline. And yeah, it's gone like 2 feet since we first noticed it. So it's just like crazy, but we're gonna call insurance about that today. And by we, I mean CJ is gonna call. So yeah, but just really bizarre. And the bizarre part about it is that just happened to my friend Rochelle. She was like, I don't know if I just didn't notice it when I drove to work or whatever, but by the time I got back to my car, I had a crack in my windshield. And I was like, what the hell? So yeah, super weird. Super strange, but that's what insurance is for. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited for those ghost face videos, and I think that they'll just be super, super funny, especially like the ghost face doing your makeup at the sleepover one, because I'm going to be wearing the mask, but I'm going to have like, I got these pink silky pajamas, like, you know, the style, right? With like the matching set of like the t-shirt and the shorts. And it's like pink and hot pink pinstripes like down. It's gonna be super cute and just like fun. So yeah, and I'm getting new makeup brushes for it and new makeup products for it. So it'll all be good. I'm really excited. And yeah, and then as for a third video, if you guys have any ideas, let me know what you think would be cool to do for like another ghost face video, because I could do like ghost face does your makeup at the sleepover, and then I could do like maybe ghost face, I don't know, does your skincare, maybe something like that. I don't know, what do you think? Then I could get some like aesthetic skincare products and stuff too, and yeah, we could do like a face mask together and like eye cream and stuff like that. I think that would be fun. But yeah, and yeah, that kind of makes me want to talk about my favorite movies, because I was just gonna say, like, Scream isn't even one of my favorite movies, but it is really good. And so then I was gonna start talking about movies, because I asked you guys in my community tab, I said, hey, like, what do you guys want to see in vlogs? And one person suggested rambling about my favorite books and movies, because they love to hear about that. And I was like, that sounds like a great idea. So I think I'll do that in like,
Some water, Mama.
of course, honey bun. I think I'll do that, but not in this video. I think I'll do it in the next video. So yeah, let's do that. I'm going to end this video right now, and then I will start recording another one, because I know that they get really long and stuff, and not everybody can listen to an hour-long video. So instead, I'll just keep this one to like 25 minutes, and I will start recording the next one about my favorite books and movies. So stay tuned, bestie. It'll be uploaded today. I tried to upload like 3 videos while I was up north, and my phone just said no. Like, it uploaded one of them, but it took 3 days. So yeah, but I'll be on my way home and I'll be able to upload. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, I'll be able to be home and upload all those videos, and then upload these right away as well. I don't care if I upload like 7 videos in a day on this channel. This is my fun channel. I can do what I want. There are no rules here. There are no rules. No. Oh my God, I laughed so hard last thing. This is what it's like to actually be on the phone with me. I'm always like, oh my God, one last thing. Oh my God, last thing, last thing. My friend Rochelle sent me this meme yesterday that made me laugh so freaking hard. It said, I just wanted 1 boo this summer, but if God wanted me to have 2, then 7 it is, or something like that. And I don't know why it's so funny to us, because like we don't relate to it at all, but it was just like so damn funny. It was like, yeah, 7 boos this summer. I wish you all 7 boos this summer. 7 non-problematic, generous, loving boos. That's what I wish you all. And if God wants you to have 2, then 7 it is. So Anyway, we're passing a train right now. Choo choo, chugga chugga choo choo. So yeah, I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. In like 3 seconds.